Greetings, brothers and sisters. Last week we began a new homily series called The Waiting Game. And we started off with the parable of the 10 virgins. 5 of them are wise. 5 of them were not so wise. 5 of them were ready and waiting. Are you ready and waiting for what is coming before you, whatever it is? God calls us all to be ready and waiting. Now this week we had the parable of the king who leaves with his servants money, talents. And the theme here is, what are you waiting for? Why are you waiting to invest? One was given 5 talents, and he invested it, and he got 5 more. The second was given 2 talents, and with his ingenuity and with his creativity and with his passion to be productive, he produced another 2 talents on top of that. But the third, for some reason, he buried it. It's not really all that clear why. I mean, he does tell the king that he knew that he was a demanding person, and out of fear, he buried it. Doesn't all make that much sense to me. It seems like if he was fearful, he would have worked all that much harder. But it works the reverse. He buried his talent. Now, that's a problem. And so I want you to help me think through this. Burying talents. What are you doing with your talents? Whether you have 5 or 2, God gives us according to our ability. The one with 2 talents is as excited as the one who had the 5 talents. And the master, the king, when he comes back for the accounting, is just as happy as they are. He says, good job, good and faithful servants. You were faithful in a little bit. I'm going to give you all that much more. Come and enjoy. Come into the joys. Enter into my joys. So the king's as happy as the servants. So that's what we're going to be discussing in more detail in our homily this coming week. But I'd like to have you think and pray through it. Now, this is a segue into some very good news. Many of us are not burying our talent, but have arisen to the appeal that we made last week, Our Path Forward, to the tune of $70,000 of one-time gift donations. Incredible. And on top of that, many of us have decided to increase their weekly giving to the amount of $30,000, which makes $100,000 between now and the end of our fiscal year. And there's still money coming in. This is not burying our talents. What this is entering into the joy of producing. And I want you to know that I'm so thankful for your generosity. This is our church. We all own it, and we're all going forward. And I want to thank you. God bless you.